Hi.
I'm Stephen.
And I'm Mark.
And he's standing far too close to the camera. But what we're here to talk to you about is chilies. We've
Also known as peppers.
Yeah, chili peppers, yeah. But we've grown them last year and we had reasonable success, so we thought we'd help everybody out there with theirs.
Reasonable success. Yeah.
Reasonable success. Now I'll take you to...
There you go. Right. I went upstairs to get something, but I forgot it. So I'm just going to leave you with my trusty...
We'll get back to you.
Guy, welcome back. I forgot something earlier, which is not really relevant at the moment. But yeah, let me just move this thing out of the way. Right, these two pots are from previously old chilies, which I believe to be dead, because they didn't make it through the winter, which I might show you later, which I've moved into the garden now, just in case they're not dead. These two are some dirt. This is a pot which I've put some holes in the bottom of.
Very important, otherwise you can get root rot, especially very early on.
Yeah. You got to be careful though, because I cut myself doing it, and because I'm a bit silly. Just a little bit.
You'll find that out.
It may have helped if I didn't water these pots first, but... Put the dirt in. If you don't know how to put dirt in, you shouldn't be doing this.
Try not to use too old a dirt with all the nutrients used up, and if you do, replenish them with a soil builder, or just some kind of fertilizer.
Yeah, I'd recommend using like bagged dirt and not compost heap dirt, and that's because you've got really good compost heap where it's really brittled down a lot, because you end up with lots of clumps and it's not very good.
Yeah,
I mean, it still grows, but
it takes longer. We also found an ant colony living in one because there was so many air pockets in there. Okay.
That'll do, won't it?
Yeah, that's probably about right.
Okay, this thing is basically like propagator, so the sunlight can come down.
Traps the heat in.
And traps the heat in. I don't want to get too technical.
That's my job later.
Because I can't get any technical. Okay, we're going to take this now. Actually, first I'm going to show you while we're out here. And it's not raining.
So it's the second day of spring, apparently.
These are the old ones from last year, which... well, that's not what it looked like. It had loads of roots on it, but we basically cut it down, because it said to cut it down on numerous websites, and it just died. I don't think it liked the winter. Plus, I think last year we may have planted them a little too early in the year, and we exhausted them.
We got a significantly large crop though, so you've got to make a decision on what you want. You either want the plant to survive or get a massive crop out. So, okay, we'll see you again in a minute. Hello, welcome back. Now we're going to plant the seeds. We thought it would probably be best to do this inside, as it is a bit chilly outside. No pun intended. First things first, make sure it's reasonably well patted down to remove air spaces, because otherwise parasites can get in and eat it. So there. Also make sure it's reasonably moist, but not soaking. We've got this here to check moisture levels. It runs all the way underneath, and just easy to check moisture. Plant the seeds. It's quite easy. First of all, get them out. Try not to lose them when you do it. So they're very small.
Seeds can be easily bought off the internet.
Much more economical to buy seeds than plants, or actually chilies. They can be cheaper than that. Now, I'll show you a seed. Now, each species has different coloured seeds, very slightly. Most of them are quite the same, but I think it's the annuums which are slightly lighter coloured. These are Naga or Buttgelochias. reputed to be the hottest in the world. This is a new species we're growing this year, and let's get started. To plant them, put a small hole in the soil, only about 1 centimetre deep. So drop it in and cover it back over. It's not very much, just a bit. Keep it there. Just do this repeatedly to plant more. I don't think we need to see them all being planted, so we'll get back to you in a minute.
So I've moved upstairs now to the sunniest window in the house. It's south facing. I'm in England, so maybe different somewhere else. Not too sure. Basically, I'm going to water them in to get rid of the air gaps. Plus, it's nice to water them, especially in a hot day like this. I feel a little bit silly now putting a jumper on because it's absolutely boiling in here.
As is the weather you get in March in England.
I might do these lovely ones next to it while I'm at it, which I can talk about at some other time. For now, I'm going to put this thing on, which I mentioned earlier.
Part of a propagator.
This one's kind of broke, but
They'll do the job.
yeah.
So, don't have to buy propagators. You can quite easily build them out of things you find hanging around. This is made out of bubble wrap and bits of K'NEX.
And it goes over my hydroponics and jalapeno plant. And when they get too big, obviously we have to take them out.
Yeah, these were planted about a month ago as we started early, because we knew we could keep them warm. First you'll just get small leaves, like these, but very quickly larger leaves will form.
It just gets bigger. Usually at the bottoms, just mind that. Usually at the bottom, I'm not going to lift it out too much because it'll drip everywhere, but if you see the roots coming out at the bottom, usually it means to move it to a bigger pot, like such as this. That went from a pot to that size to that size. And with these, we won't be able to see the bottoms, but we're going to take
as soon as they pop
good
up,
guess, basically.
well, with these, we can transplant them because of as soon as the chili grows, it'll only have one root straight down, so they can, if you're very gentle, be moved immediately. But only if you know what you're doing. I think that's it from us.
That's today's chili, guys. Complete. Goodbye.
Goodbye.